so this won't be much of a clue. Then I might as well search another place.
Jeez, as usual, I have no idea what he's up to. He's just pure chaos and a hope shell.
Did she not do the ropey dope Ollie shuffle?
Okay. Can you get out of the way? There's another. Why'd they have to put her there? Like, put her over here or something. Like, Jesus Christ. Yuko's body is suspended against the pillar on the side of the stage. She's wrapped up against the pillar with duct tape, and she looks like she was forced to stand upright. Damn it, who did this? According to the Monokuma file, her cause of death was a slit throat. Her neck looks like it was stopped bleeding, probably because the duct tape wrapped around it. But why is Hoyoko's kimono like this? Her kimono is all disheveled. Also, her sash is tied in the front. Did the killer do this too? She's just a little girl. But when did the killer kill Koyoko?
Hiyoko.
Hiyoko.
Sitting on the end of it.
When I first discovered Ibuki's body, I didn't see Hoyoko's body here. If that's the case, Hoyoko was killed. Must have been during the time I was getting everyone before I came back here. That was barely 10 minutes. Was it really possible the killer killed Hoyoko and taped her up in such a short amount of time? Even if it's possible, whoever did it would have a narrow window of time to do so. Because the killer must be someone who doesn't have an alibi during that time, right?
Are we sure, though?
Hey!
Oh, you.
Oh, Hajime! Do you have a minute?
I guess. No, you're in the way.
God, it's like... I don't wish to be in your way at all, but there's something I really need your help with.
Help?
Actually...
If you look closely, there's an unnatural shape bulging from inside Hyoko's kimono.
Oh, I am not poking. I am not poking. This is not my job.
So I was thinking, she might be hiding something.
Wait, hold on. Don't tell me you want me to search inside Hyoko's kimono.
Huh? That's exactly it. Well, it would have been a problem if she were alive, but she's dead now, you know?
If you feel that way, why don't you do it, Nagito?
Because everyone already thinks he's a creep. They don't want to think he's even more of a creep.
They don't want to actually confirm he's a creep.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
He already snuck into their houses and got their shoe size.
I was just thinking that, too. Don't mess with me. Are you saying that there's no problem with that now that she's dead?
Fine. If you don't want to do it, I'll just have to ask someone else.
Oh my god, Nagito.
I mean, you could ask one of the women to do it.
Yeah, like, Chiaki's right there.
Hey!
Hey! Akane!
Yo, what's up?
Well, there's something I want you to do for me. It looks like there's something inside Yoko's kimono, so can you feel around for that?
I hope she slaps him. I don't really understand, but I gotta check Yoko's kimono, right?
Thanks.
Thank you, Akane. Helping each other is such a wonderful thing.
Now
Let's see.
We can learn a thing or two from you.
Akane reached through the duct tape. Akane reached through the duct tape binding Hyoko as she stuck her hand inside her kimono. Damn it, she's tied up so tight I can't really reach with my hand. Oh, wait, hold on.
Yeah.
There's something.
Huh?
Is this what you were looking for? Is this a key?
Perhaps.
It looks different than the keys to the cottage, so this may be the key to our motel room.
The key to her motel room, huh?
But...
If her key was so deep inside her kimono, then it'd be hard to remove. Then it's very unlikely that the killer tampered with this evidence.
Isn't that right?
Because if this is a trap, they would have put it more toward the front of her kimono, so we'd notice it easier.
Which means we can conclude this is something Hyoko had with her all along. Motel room key.
Hey.
Also, it's not like I'm adding to that or anything. But you look like you were curious about the condition of Hyoko's body, right, Hajime?
Of course, that's why I'm investigating.
It's true, there are several mysteries regarding her body. Well, just hear me out for a second. Out of all those mysteries, what I think is the strangest is
See?
the way they wrapped her body with that duct tape. It's almost like they were trying to hide the wound on Hyoka's neck, don't you think?
Hide the wound on her neck.
I don't really know if that was their true intention, but I guess it's a big help for our investigation. The reason for the low volume of blood is because the duct tape is acting as a compressor, right? If her body was left alone after her throat was slit, the surrounding area would be a sea of blood.
A sea of blood, huh? 2 dead bodies floating in a sea of blood. That's enough to make anybody faint. Okay, crazies. Can I get off this stage now?
Well, did you check the curtain?
I gotta look at the curtain. There's a black
Curtain, was that satin?
There's a black curtain hanging in the far side of the stage. This curtain is not wide enough, but it can reach from one end of the stage to the other.
It's not really a full-length curtain.
This curtain was originally here, right? If it was strange that it doesn't fit properly.
It was probably obtained from the furniture section of the supermarket. See, the back of the curtain is taped for temporary use, just like the curtain at the supermarket.
So you're saying someone took the time to actually bring that curtain from the supermarket?
So,
If they went that far, this is probably something that the killer really needed for this crime.
Why'd they need it?
Who knows?
Ambiance. Well, it wouldn't be a mystery if the answers came easy. Music venue curtain. Okay, we got a AC panel.
I'm getting no freaking theories about any of this anymore. I'm like, what is going on in this?
We got 2 murders and no evidence. This looks like the music venue's AC unit. That's right, you might be able to adjust the hot air in the music venue with this. Alright, I should mess around with a little like so. It's running as a heater over 86 degrees Fahrenheit. Sounds like my kind of room. Now I know why it's so damn hot. I better turn off the heater for now. That should cool things off a little bit. AC temperature.
Because we didn't get the murder weapon yet that slit her throat.
There's a control panel on the wing of the stage. It seems like you use this control panel to raise and lower the baton lighting on the ceiling. In fact, we use this to lower Ibuki's hanged body. Speaking of the lighting, in the video of the music venue I saw had a dim candlelit ambience to it and didn't look like the lighting was used at all. But why did they use this lighting? Was there some reason they would have inconvenienced them?
So you have appeared.
I see, so you've noticed too, Fiend.
I mean, we didn't appear, you appeared.
You got a point there. Huh? Noticed. So you didn't notice. Those eyes, just little glass balls. Take a good look at the baton lighting above your head. Have you not noticed that aberrant item? Look at the baton lighting. You mean that? There's something that looks like black paper stuck to the baton lighting. So you finally noticed. But I can't really see it from here, so I should lower the baton lighting one more time and...
See it!
There's no need.
Go by force.
Go, Mirage, Golden...
Destruction.
Mirage, Golden Jock, Hawk, Jumpy. Golden Chalk. Golden Hawk, Jumpy. Now's the time for you to take flight. They're hamsters, bro. Feast your eyes upon the brave souls of my full Dark Davis of destruction. The hamster launched itself from Gundam's hand and ran up the baton lighting the ceiling in a flash. Aww. Choo-choo!
I think I saw blood under that curtain.
It started running around the stuck slip of paper in rapid circles. And then the paper fluttered downward and the deftly caught by Gundam. Did you see that? Behold the power of the ultimate evil eye wielder.
Well, that is amazing. I've never seen a hamster do tricks.
How pitiful.
They're my four dark days of destruction. Hamsters are merely their temporary form. So what's with that paper?
Fine.
It seems to have some kind of thick paper, although it does not have any special spells scribbled onto it.
That was close.
It appears to be nothing useful. No, that's not it. There's no doubt there's some kind of clue. I mean, the fact that it was stuck in a place like that, no matter how we think about it, it's too unnatural. A scrap of thick paper has been added to the section handbook. Okay.
It looks like there's red under that curtain. I think it's just lighting though in the background.
Yeah, I think it's just lighting. I think, yeah, the background's kind of red.
Okay.
So, yeah. Okay, we...
Might as well look at the crash stuff on the floor.
Well, yeah, probably. Oh, that's the, yeah,
That's comms.
that's comms. The shattered remains of the machine are separate all over the floor.
I'm glad that wasn't important. Okay. I didn't know talk about that. This appears to be the surveillance camera unit.
This too.
Kazuichi put in the music venue for communication purposes. Why is it destroyed like this?
Perhaps criminal psychology is at play here?
What do you mean?
Well,
Even if they know they are not being recorded, there is no way the killer would tolerate committing a murder in front of the camera.
Fine.
So, that's why they destroyed the camera? Seems plausible enough. They'd hesitate to murder someone in front of a camera, and that's why the killer destroyed this? Like, literally, they filmed it and showed it to me personally. And then, what was that thing I saw? Okay. Let's pretend we're staff. There's a door that says staff only. Looks like the inside storage room. Might as well investigate in here too. Oh, you're in here. Wanna look at this? There's carpeting, wallpaper, and paint on the shelf. It's probably used for stage decorations. Huh? This thick black paper that's folded up on the lower shelf. It looks like wallpaper. There are a lot of stickers pasted all over the front side of this wallpaper. The edge of the wallpaper looks like...
You're not telling me they actually just covered Hiyoko's body with that wallpaper, then when Hachime left, they just teared it down? Like... Is that what they actually did? Because that was so fucking funny.
Fucking child-shaped lump.
I mean, I guess if you saw someone hung themselves, you wouldn't really see someone else on the right side behind the wallpaper. But I believe that's what they're leaning at. I'm like, wait a minute. The guys they just like, oh shit, they left. All right, let's uncover this now. They see that Hiyoko's alive. Hiyoko's dead now. Come on.
the child-shaped lump.
Oh my.
What does this mean?
Oh my god, that's funny.
There's stickers too. There's a lot of stickers with the venue's logo placed here. It's like they made a bunch of them and had too many left over. That feels somewhat depressing. Compared to last time, it feels like there are less stickers than before. Am I overthinking this?
Probably, because I wasn't even paying attention how many stickers are there.
You. Words.
Well, nobody died by banjo.
I know, that's kind of...
Yeah, I was like, oh, that would have been interesting if that happened. Nagito, did you come here to investigate the storage room too?
Now you're being civil.
Yeah, now he's being nice about it. I just wanted to confirm what you were thinking.
Is that it, or is he trying to stand guard here?
Hey,
So how about it? Did you find any clues? The tipped over stepladder of the stage, the duct tape bonding Hiyoko. That probably all came here from the storage room. There might be other things from the storage room that they used for the crime. Like that banjo.
They're like twanging as they murder. You always pretend to give me hints, but in the end you're just going to be on the killer's side, right?
Well, I'm not siding with the killer, you know? I'm just on the side of whoever acts in the name of hope. That's all there is to it.
But
That's the main reason why this case is really special.
Hmm?
man,
But I can't say for certain, though.
What's this guy saying? As usual, he's not making any sense.
Hajime.
By the way, Hajime, I still don't quite understand the details of what happened.
Right?
Hey, if you can explain it to me in detail, I think I'd be able to give you some more useful information.
Really, you might end up confusing us again instead. You don't want to find the truth, you just want to make us suffer.
Mean.
That's not true. I'm doing this because I believe it's for everyone's sake. Oh well. For the sake of everyone's hope, I'd gladly become the enemy, and I won't even mind when I die.
Damn it.
That's the main reason why I can't overlook this case this time.
Yeah? What does that mean?
Regardless, I hope you're not going to tell me, huh? I guess you're not going to tell me. Then it can't be helped. I guess I'll just rely on my gut feelings.
Gut feelings?
Hey,
You should come by later too. I'll go there first and wait for you.
Where exactly are we talking about?
Well, obviously the movie theater.
After he said that, Nagito walked out of my sight. No. Movie theater? I had sudden interest in the movie theater.
Oh,
Let's do that shitty movie again.
I tried to leave, it's like, I should be here. It's like, okay.
huh.
What else didn't I hit? Banjos?
Guitars.
There's a lot of different musical instruments lined up here. No guitars or drums, but there's also instruments and machines I've never seen before. They don't look like they pertain to the case. Okay, do I need the stickers again or something? Stickers. Made a bunch of them.
I think I click on the mirror. Is that what it said?
Yeah, maybe the mirror. You can see your whole body, the huge like mirror. It's probably for checking costumes. The mirror this big and easy to check how you look. I guess it's
the spray bottles and all that to the right either.
I guess that's everything important in the storage room.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I guess I had to look at the mirror. I guess I literally had to look at the mirror for some reason. Why, I literally have no idea. But, okay, back to the music venue.
Russell, what's happening?
Dude, if I knew, I would have already murdered the murderer by now for murdering my crazy girl.
Yeah.
Alright, with this, Mob justice. Alright, with this, we might be close to finish investigating the music venue. I still need to talk to Mikon. I need to make sure I get those autopsy results from her. You done up? That camera is huge. You done autopsying? How about it, Mikon? Have you found anything by now?
To tell you the truth, it's been very inconclusive.
You got it wrong!
But it's not my fault. The music venue is just too hot. Because of the heat, I can't estimate the time of death.
Because of the heat. Is that possible?
If a body is overexposed to heat or cold, you won't be able to determine a precise time of death.
I see. That might have been the killer's goal. They cover up the time of death by using the heater to make the inside of the music venue hot. That's weird.
Even if this heat is the killer's doing, is there any reason for them to cover up the time of death?
I agree. As long as I saw it, it should be clear what the order of the murders occurred. First was Ibuki, then Hoyoko.
After you're saying it, that means it's wrong.
Yeah.
And as long as this is an imitation murder, there shouldn't have been any mistaking the order of the murders.
Imitation murder.
Huh? You don't know, Hajime? I thought everyone already knew.
See?
It's a murder where the killer uses creative work like a song or film as an outline for the killings. It's so common in detective novels, mangas, and video games that you start to get annoyed by it.
How would an imitation murder be related to this murder?
Oh, I think I know.
Well, Based on the killing order and the way they were killed, it's clearly an imitation of that movie.
That movie.
Good instinct.
The assumption is the imitation murder is the reason why the killer killed 2 people.
The girl was an imitation killer. Even so, why did they feel the need to do something like that?
Do you have a minute?
Excuse me, if this is really an imitation of that movie.
Everybody's seen it but me.
Honestly,
Mikey, you okay? Hello? Are either one of you here? Nope.
Ba-doo. Is everything fine?
I guess my internet was just like, hey, fuck you. Don't worry.
It's-
We're not gonna have to re-record anything because I saved it, so we're good.
Yeah, I was a little scared, so I was like, uh-oh.
Yeah.
I was like, is she gonna come back screaming?
No. The rage has subsided.
Benevolent Overlord has returned.
Yeah, everything's fine, Russell.
Hooray!
Anyways, what I was going to say before Brandy rudely interrupted,
Sorry, my internet went out.
I was. Are you recording right now?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, you don't have to say it that menacingly.
I had soda in my mouth and not Kazuichi. Crickets, crickets. Continue. Or not.
Oh, hey.
Santa ain't real, so go to hell up, pussy. Santa ain't real, so go to hell up, pussy. Santa ain't real. So go to hell up, pussy. Santa ain't real, grow up. Again. Santa ain't real, so go to hell up, Santa ain't real, so go to hell up, pussy. Santa ain't real, so go to hell up.
Well,
Santa ain't real, grow up.
I was-
Again.
what were you going to say, by the way?
Oh, I was just saying, I think. By the way, you can stream it. And
Oh, yeah.
I was going to
That'd probably
say
help.
that I kind of, everyone must talk about it a little bit while you're gone. But I was feeling like Sonya could be it just because they're talking about the imitation killer, and as she's all like, you know, about the whole killers. She likes the killers and all that. So I'm like, she could be an imitation killer. Little killer, cutesy, cutesy, cute.
Cutesy princess killer.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was all. Let me know when everyone's ready, and I'll start reading my line.
I'm ready. Is Fussy Rusty still around?
Dude, I am still here.
Rusty's still fussy, so we're ready to go.
Then is it possible that one more person might have been killed? If there's a third person, I will flip.
It's certainly conceivable if the killer wishes to complete this imitation. Hold on a second. What are you talking about? An imitation murder? One person might have been killed?
Oh, you guys worried there's going to be another victim? Then no worries. Things will get out of hand too fast if a bunch of people could be killed at once. I'm a real cautious fella, so I've prepared a perfect countermeasure. On this killing school trip, the same Bracken can only kill a maximum of 2 people.
Huh?
You mean you've added another rule?
Yep.
Well, if killing everyone at once is okay, the Bracken will be able to secure an easy victory, right? This new rule will prevent that. Make sure you slam it into your tiny brains. If it is a maximum of 2 people, then there will not be any more killings. Since you're here anyway, can I ask you one more thing? You know, I just wanted to confirm one of the class trial rules. I see. As expected of you, you're very strict about games.
Perhaps.
I don't want to consider this possibility at all, and I don't even want to think if someone would do this. If 2 cases occur at once, what happens if there are 2 killers? Eh? like I said, I'm talking about the possibility that Ibuki and Hiyoko were killed by two different people. I was also thinking about that. Like, what if there was an accomplice, but they each killed one person?
I get you.
What do they do then? that would mean that two killers exist at the same time, but we can only vote for one person, right?
I am concerned.
If we can only... Oh, sorry, you're not my humor. If we could only choose one based on a majority vote, the other person could certainly achieve victory.
Yep.
Yeah, you're right.
See?
So what happens in that case? What about a case where there's 3 incidents instead of 2, or 4 incidents overlap one another?
Silence.
Shut up! That's okay. I'll make extra sure something like that never happens.
Like, somebody goes to kill somebody else, he just pulls out a Gatling gun like,
Hey.
Meaning 2 killers can't exist at the same time, so it's safe to say that applies to this case too, right?
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't like this.
Alright, fine. That's right. There's always one killer at any given time. And if they had an accomplice, I'd have you figure out who the mastermind is.
This is kind of...
Man, I end up giving you a huge hint. She made me say it. Gamer brains are not to be underestimated. I should just shut up and go back to my cave.
I see, so there's no possibility for 2 killers to exist at the same time. With this, I guess that narrows things down a little.
Yep, that makes things a little easier.
Fine.
Plus, if the same killer can kill a maximum of 2 people, means a 3rd victim would be impossible. Imitation murder breakthrough. You guys keep saying that, and it sounds strange to me. What do you guys mean by imitation?
Could it be you haven't seen it?
Seen it? Seriously, seen what?
So...
Like I said, that movie.
Oh my.
When we first explored this area, Monica was passing out invitation tickets.
The imitation is...
Instinct.
Of course, it's an imitation of that movie.
Well,
Well,
We're gonna-
based...
We're gonna go see that movie, and now Monica was like, "Oh, you want to watch it the first time? Now it's another 1.2 million. Want to see it now, jackass?"
Well, based on the murders this time, it closely resembles that movie as if they were copying it.
As if they copied the movie. I see, Nagito mentioned something about that.
Then it can't be helped. I guess I'll just rely on my gut feeling.
You have feelings.
You should come by later too. I'll go there first and wait for you.
What exactly are you talking about?
Well, obviously that movie theater.
you...
I see. So you haven't seen it. Still, it's not too late, I think. It's probably a good idea if you watch that movie before the class trial starts.
Looks like I need to do that.
Then I should get going too. There are other places I want to investigate. Where do you intend to go next, Chiaki? Probably the hospital for sure. The first victim of Buki was there. I don't know what was going on at the hospital in the first place.
You are right.
Thanks to the spare disease, we cannot go there for some time.
She's right, it might be good for me to investigate the hospital too. Might be some clues related to Buki's death. Or clues related to Hiyoko's death, I should try going to a motel. There's still a lot of things that I can do before the class trial. I'll definitely give it my all till the end. Okay, let's leave.
Hey.
This leaf.
Leave. Oop. I would like to go to the 3rd eye.
None of this makes
Chooch.
sense.
Hello. Soda, you're first.
Oh boy.
Hey.
Looks like it might be my turn.
Hey, you prepared that surveillance camera unit, right?
Hey,
Oh boy. Goodbye to the world. Hello?
Hello.
Okay, cool. Everything's no, doing it again. Oh boy.
You guys are the internet problems.
It's the area we live in, I suppose.
That's what he meant by it's my turn. I thought he was like, what, the talk?
I know, I thought he meant that too. Yeah, I was like, as soon as Soda showed up.
I realized he wasn't talking. I was like, oh, he's talking about he can't, he's about to lose internet.
Yeah.
Hello?
Hello.
Huh.
Our hellos can't reach him.
No, honestly, I said uh-oh because your string froze. And I thought you were about to lose. I thought I was about myself. I was like, uh-oh.
We're both just donk out and leave you.
Hello? Hello?
Hey, Russell.
Hello?
You're in town. I should have you just sitting right next to me to do this.
Yeah, you guys are still super robody.
Dude, knock it off.
I'm gonna cry.
Don't.
Okay, alright, things are finally slightly less pixelated. Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and say my lines before I die again. Yeah, so, I didn't make any weird modifications or anything. It's not like I'm suspicious or anything.
Didn't you get this from that shady looking alley where all those machines were lined up?
Right.
Just tweaked it a little.
Then, if there's other surveillance camera units, would it be possible to transmit a signal to the hospital from those cameras too?
Man.
No, it's impossible. Originally, surveillance cameras and surveillance monitors are only used as part of the same unit. The video that was filmed on the hospital camera can only be viewed on the hospital monitor. The video that was filmed with the music venue camera can only be seen on the music venue monitor.
Hey.
But if I left it like that, we couldn't have been able to communicate, so I decided to swap the cameras.
So that's how you guys were able to view the hospital footage from the music venue and vice versa.
However, each surveillance camera unit manages its broadcast based on a specific number. So even if you bring the same model camera or monitor, you won't be able to interfere with the signal.
Meaning, even if another surveillance camera exists, it'd be impossible to broadcast with it.
However, I didn't just swap the cameras. I modified them and increased the wireless range. If I hadn't have done that, we wouldn't have been able to use it.
You're right, you did work on that. Okay. Weird.